So guys, I am back with yet another Palworld video, and today guys we have a great one to go over. Over on their Twitter, literally a couple hours back now, they dropped a little bit of information in regards to Palworld 1.0, the massive update for the game coming very soon indeed. Well, that's their words anyway. They dropped a video snippet about 2 minutes long showcasing a couple of new PALs in regards to concept art, talking about the 2-year anniversary of Palworld, which is bizarre. 2 years already, people, 2 years already. But yes, check out the video they dropped and then we'll talk about what we see in it when it ends.
Hi everyone, today Palworld celebrates its 2nd anniversary, and we just want to say a big thank you to you, our players, our fans, our PAL tamers, for your continued support of Palworld and Pocket Pair. We're hard at work on Palworld 1.0, which is shaping up to be our biggest update ever. We would love to show you a sneak peek of Palworld 1.0, but it's still in development. So instead, we'd like to show you some concept art for some of the upcoming PALs you can meet in Palworld 1.0. There are many new PALs, new places to explore, and many surprises waiting for you in Palworld 1.0. But before that, there's someone else who wants to say thank you.
皆さんこんにちは。ポケットペアの代表の溝部です。パルワールドをリリースしてからの2年間は、私たちにとって非常に刺激的で忘れられない経験となりました。パルワールドを遊び楽しんでくださった世界中のファンの皆様、改めて感謝申し上げます。さて、私たちは現在、パルワールドの正式リリースバージョン 1.0 に向けて一丸となって開発を取り組んでおります。皆様のご期待に応えられるよう全力を尽くして開発をしておりますので、皆様どうぞパルワールドを改めて応援よろしくお願いいたします。
Once again, thank you for your continued support, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on Palworld 1.0 coming very soon. We'll be sharing a few more little things on our social media and Discord, so please follow along if you want to keep up to date with all things Palworld. On behalf of everyone here at Pocket Pair, wait a minute. What was that? That sounded like a whale?
Okay, so the video basically consists of them thanking us, the player base, for the continued support to Palworld and the 2-year anniversary of it. Also, they talk about 1.0 and the showcase some amazing looking PALs in regards to concept art. So let's get into what we actually saw here. Okay, so the first PAL we saw here, what is kind of like a lily looking dragon type water PAL. I mean, this thing looks absolutely fantastic, but we do have to remember this is just concept art. By the time these make it into the final game, they may look different, but this one looks absolutely incredible. I say water lily because we see a human figure there stand on what looks like a duckweed, but if that is a size comparison, this is one big ass PAL, that is for sure. Maybe a new legendary PAL. It does have a few similarities. The face does kind of remind me a little bit of a Chillit as well as Jet Dragon. But yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. But I'd definitely say this is a water lily themed PAL, or the concept of based on a water lily. But yes, very, very cool indeed, people. Next up, we see this kind of like, I don't know, it looks like a dog type creature, definitely of that electric element, that's for sure. I'm seeing a few similarities here with other creatures from other games, which I ain't gonna mention. If those cheeks were red though, you know what we'd all be saying. But yes, looks very, very cool indeed. Again, I do think it's like a little kind of like fluffy dog type thing, but yes, very, very cool indeed, people. Okay, so next up we see this sort of like bird. I'm going to call this the cloudy bird. That's what it reminds me of. It almost looks like its head retracts into its body or pops out. It looks like one of those, you can get those big hoodies on jackets which have the fluff, the fur around it. It almost looks like that for sure. But yeah, would you say this is an ice pal? I definitely would. Very cool. Next up, guys, we saw this very unique looking, I'm just gonna call it straight up what I'm seeing here. If I was playing catchphrase, I'd say swordfish, because that's kind of what it looks like. I mean, it looks like its body splits and then we have a sword that comes out of it. I mean, what is actually going on here? I do love the idea of this, but that's a weird kind of pal. I don't know if that's a move. Is it a weapon? What is this? I mean, how can you have a pal, a living creature, where its head pops off and its spine becomes a sword, a bladed sword, with badass looking spikes and yellow gems on it? Does it then retract back into its body? Does its body become a separate entity? I don't know. I've got so many questions with this one, but it looks very cool indeed. But yes, we call this one obviously the swordfish. But yes, tell me your thoughts down below on this one in the comments section, people. Then, guys, we saw this pairing. Obviously, well, I could make up many different ideas here from this. I'd say light and dark, but what I'm seeing here, guys, is it almost looks like the pal on the right. It's almost like a nursey looking theme pal. The one on the left looks icy theme, but that's probably fire and ice, of ice and fire. What would be very cool indeed, though, guys, is instead of this being two separate pals, maybe it's just one pal. Imagine if this is just one entity. This is just what this class as one pal, offering both fire and ice, or water. That could be either. But could be a very cool and very unique addition to the game for sure. I mean, odds are it's probably two completely different pals, but hey, it's nice to speculate. And these are, by the way, as I've said numerous times, these are only concept images of new pals coming with 1.0. Okay, so lastly, guys, we saw an oh so familiar pal. I mean, this one was one from the original trailers. It's actually like a whale type pal. You can ride, it seems. In this one, it seems as though we're also riding it towards that ever so and also popular tree which is on your map right now. I mean, without glitching, you can't actually get to it. But it seems as though with 1.0, this may be the case. In fact, I'm pretty sure this will indeed be the case. But what is this pal? Is this a pal we fly on? Is it a pal we can summon? Or is it a pal we use for transporting only? I ain't too sure. I know in and around the map now there are whale bones that match this pal specifically. Another thing to actually keep in mind as well, these are only rumours, I don't think it's actually confirmed, is that the tree is the centre of the map. So imagine what we have now, and I believe the tree could be like up north somewhere, or even towards that northwest. Imagine that tree is the center of the map, and then we're going to have a whole heap of new areas in and around the entire tree, which would be absolutely massive, because we'll get what we have now, probably times that by another 3 or 4 to complete the entire map. I don't think we'll see all that with 1.0, but if the rumors were true and that tree is the center of the map, we're going to get a lot of new space. That is for sure, people. But yes, this whale is nothing new. We all knew it was going to be teased again. We all knew it was going to see it again sooner or later. But yes, guys, tell me your thoughts down below in the comments section. I cannot wait for 1.0. As you guys know, Palworld is a game I've absolutely loved. Love covering it here on my YouTube channel, and nothing will change with 1.0, that is for sure. But yes, tell me your thoughts on these new pals. Tell me what you think about them. Tell me if you think I'm right or wrong. I'd love to know your opinions. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, leaving a like really helps me out. If you like what you see and want to see more Palworld, be sure to subscribe, and hopefully, guys, I will see you on that next one.